away from this sad scenario in Amazonia, which sadly isn't even isolated anymore, we see on the flip side, while La Republique and its forces of occupation exterminate Amazonian youthful male figures, we also see the neglect in Amazonia as well. Residents of Victoria's Bona de Combi neighborhood are facing a humanitarian crisis, enduring over a month without electricity. The blackout, which started over a month ago, has proven to be a direct result of decades of systemic neglect and a crumbling colonial national energy grid. La Republique is using this as a deliberate punitive measure against the population that it has failed to control through force. And sadly, residents of Bona de Cumbé are not the only victims. For more than a month, the Bona de Cumbé Quarter 12 and Mile 4 areas of Victoria in the Atlantic zone have been plunged into a deliberate, persistent power outage. This has resulted in a dire situation for residents who cannot keep food in refrigerators and are forced to leave their homes every day to charge their phones under dangerous circumstances. Now, we wonder, despite the power utility companies' repeated claims but incomplete attempts to fix the issue, electricity has not been restored to this neighborhood. According to residents who choose to remain anonymous, the outage affects a wide swath of the city, stretching from the Victoria Bus Park on the left side of the road to the amusement park and several houses on the right. The collapse of the electrical grid has been reported as a symptom of the colonial government's broader failure to maintain infrastructure in Amazonia. For years, the occupational state has allowed vital utilities to deteriorate, and the war has only accelerated this decay. Unfortunately, La Republique's focus is on a military-first strategy. It has left no resources for repairing and maintaining basic services, even as power failures plague most other parts of Amazonia. To think that this is only one part of Amazonia facing this would be delusional, because almost every part of Amazonia has power crisis, at least every single now and then. Now, in the liberated future of Amazonia, Barrister Mbesa, how would that affect this current tragedy of long power outage? Do you think the liberated future of Amazonia promises better? Barrister Mbesa.
Well, short and simple, once liberated, the power problem is over. I can guarantee you that. Because the supply of power is nothing magical, it's human. It's properly designed and carefully executed. It's what is going on in Victoria, some type of generalized attitude of lack of electricity. They pretend it to be same. That's just a lie. It's designed to punish people who live there. Why I say a lie, let me justify it. That very Victoria has two important structures. They have something they call Sonora that pumps out gas and send it to Douala, and then they make money out of it. The Sonora operates on electricity. When was the last time you ever heard that the electricity failed in Sonora? System electricity that is supposed to supply the same town. Why has the electricity never failed? Even when parts of Sonora are in darkness because of destruction. The electricity is always on there. That's one point. The second point is that very Victoria houses what they call the B. That's the training school for the elite forces in Man Owobe. When was the last time the electricity failed in Man Owobe, Victoria? Never. And so they have two measures, two different electrical plants supplying these places. Or what? The very electricity that supplies soldiers at B in Man Owobe, they are just human beings, and supplies the machines and people who work in Sonora. It's the same thing they supposed to supply people living in town. Call it. It's not even a very big town, it's a very small town in terms of size. So I would think that it is a calculated attempt to punish the people. From the picture I showed there, you find a piece of stick, a wooden pole falling down. Why is it falling down? That thing has been standing there for about 15 years. It's a piece of wood. When it was put there, they knew the lifespan of that thing. They knew that it could last for 60 years, could last for 7 years. They're supposed to remove it if they wanted to remove it. They have not removed it. Not that they have not even removed it. It has fallen. It's something that falls on people's houses. You don't care to remove it. Is it an error? Is it that only you and me have seen that pole line like that? Is a duo who is the chef de terre, the prefet, chef de terre, is unable to see those things with his own eyes? Now, if Ambazonian liberation succeeded today, that would be the end of our power difficulties. Because prior to joining, what power in power camp? Just 18 miles from Victoria, that's 25 kilometers, about 25 kilometers. We would have simply reinforced it, added more machines there, and power electricity in Buya, 24 by 24. Rather than do that, they destroyed it, stole what was still available as machines, and carried them away to there. And so it is not a mistake. To me, it's something properly calculated. Unless someone dare to come and challenge me that why electricity fails in the town of Victoria, the same electricity fails in Sonora, the same electricity fails in the B. Maybe the cables are cut, but if you could supply Sonora with powerful generators to light such a powerful industry, if you could provide B, man over in Victoria, all the generators that you find in the world, you should be able to provide same for Victoria residents. If they are not doing it, it is orchestrated wickedness to punish Amazonians for who they are, not for what they have done. Over to you.
Thank you, Barrister Base. Yeah.